Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to update the main majority content of your website. So that would be any of this page content here, the gallery, any of this content, all of the page related content. This image feeds in from the Sermon Manager Pro plugin, which is in the other video, but this would be custom content. Of course, you would want to change this out. So we're going to talk about how to edit page content. I always suggest that you have the live site in one tab and then your logged in back end of your site on another tab. Now this dashboard, I know this all looks very tempting to click around and stuff, but you can totally ignore this dashboard because everything that we'll be dealing in, the other video shows events and sermons, but everything else on the website is done in the appearance customize area. So we're going to click that. Now you'll see the site, kind of in real time over to the right here. You'll want to click on the builder. So the two places you're going to be worried about is the builder, and then layout and footer is where we edit the footer. We'll come back to that. So let's click on the builder. Okay. Then as I hover on the left, you'll see that each block highlights on the right to show you what you're messing with here. And then vice versa, if I hover on the right, it highlights on the left, just to kind of help you see where you're at and what you want to edit. Okay. So first things first, you have a background video playing. So this is a video for one of our other clients. This is just for an example purpose, so you cannot keep that video, although I doubt you would want to. Let's click the edit icon, and then this is the link to the video. So this little edit icon shows the video that I uploaded. So if you want to upload a new video or a new image, click upload. You would select like this, and this loads forever, but you would select your MP4. For a video, you always want an MP4, okay? See .mp4. You want it to be saved at the lowest file size possible, so you may want to, talk to somebody about assisting you with that. But you would upload the MP4, click select, and then it would populate here. But if you don't want a video, let's say you want to switch it to an image because you don't have a video, let's back up and X out of the video. So now it's blank. We're going to add an image instead. So you can select any of the images that we already have populated in here, or you can go to the Unsplash image library. These are all free for use. Let's say you just want to use this pretty mountain. So now you have an image. Click save. Yes, you want to download that image. It's saying we're going to download it to your library. And I'm going to back out. And now you have an image. Okay. So here is where you're going to be doing lots of your editing in headline elements. There's a video element here, headline text. So let's just look. So let's say you want to change this whole headline situation. You could say all kinds of stuff. Let's put some spaces so it actually looks like words here. Okay, so that's one headline. Back out. If you click X, it'll X out of the whole thing. If you like that change, you want to click Save Page. If you don't like the change, click Cancel. I suggest that you always click Save Page or Cancel after every change you make, just so you don't do too much and then the internet glitches and then it all goes down. So I clicked Cancel. I didn't want to keep that change. Here's another headline. You can delete these so that your opening thing just has one longer headline with small words, and then this one. So it's totally up to you how you want to set this up. I'm going to click Cancel just to retain the existing changes. So when you look, the headline itself is just words. I've already coded the kind of look to it to be the larger word. So smaller words, larger word. I think you get the point there. This grid is where these icons are linking right now. So you would want to paste in your Facebook link right here, the whole thing, including the HTTPS, paste it in there, and then back out, move on to your next one, paste it in there, and then back out. If you want to delete, let's say you don't have a Twitter, you want to delete Twitter, you just do it right there. So now just those three links are existing. Now, even though you see the change here, it isn't changed on the front end until you click Save Page. Okay, so if I click Save Page and then look on the front end, it will be showing. So I'll just do that. Reload. Now you see that icon is gone. Okay, going back here, going back out of the grid, scrolling down. So your gallery. This is just 4 different images that I uploaded here. I would suggest that you make sure they're all cropped the same, whether you crop them into perfect squares or this kind of 3:2 ratio. Whatever you do, keep them the same because it'll just get all jaggedy and different. So you can delete these existing images. Okay, so now there's nothing in the gallery. Say you want to add an image, you can upload your own. Like I said, I would suggest you crop them at the same, size. Let's just use images that are already in here. We'll use that guy. Back out. Add another item. Or instead of adding item by item, you can say add from media manager, so you can select multiple. So let's say you want to get that one. Hold in your shift key, to check box all 3 of them. And now it's inserting those and done. Save page. So I would suggest you just keep 4 here, 4 of your favorites, I'm going to click save. Okay, back out of the gallery. Scrolling down. So you can change this to say whatever you want. We just thought, if you have a featured kind of message that you want to place here, you can do that. All of this stuff is editable to say whatever you want. So just know it's headline, headline, headline. You can delete it, or text. You can delete if you want. You can have just one headline and a button, or you can delete the button with the little trash can icon. Whatever you want to do here, this is really just for your own usability. To insert a video, it's very simple. You click on the video element and paste the video link. So whether it's YouTube or Vimeo, or if you wanted to upload your own MP4, you can do that. I'll just use that same MP4 from before. Did not work. Sometimes you'll want to copy the URL for MP4s. I just don't read them sometimes. So I'm just going to paste it in. So there's the video. Same one that was in the header, but here it is now. Okay, back out. Again, you can put a YouTube or a Vimeo link in there and that'll work just fine. Scrolling down. Headline, headline. So you can probably just keep those if you're planning for this to stay in event section. Upcoming event can stay like that. Here's the description of the event. You would just type it on in here. And you see it's loading here. So the description would go here. I'm going to click cancel because I don't want to keep that. So description of the event and then the image of the event. So it's just one big picture that clicks to open the event. Now in the other video, you'll see how to add events. So just for the sake of training, you'll want to add your event first so that you can link to the event. So let's say this is the event. Click on the event so that you get the long link here. You can just grab this portion of it, or you can grab the whole thing. It doesn't matter. We'll just grab this portion. So here we are. Click on it. Click on it. So this is where you would change the event flyer image. In this case, we'll just act like it's this one. So now the event flyer image changed. Sorry, sometimes these things don't load when I'm doing these videos, so I will have to paste it in again, just like we did with the video. It won't happen to you, I'm sure. It usually just happens when I'm doing videos. So, sorry, going back in here, I'm going to paste the event. So link to which event details, and then the image. As I said before, I'm just going to have to copy and paste it because it's not loading for me properly. Like I said, this is not normal. It's probably only doing this for me. So now I have the new event image. So when someone clicks on it, it will open the event that we just linked to. Okay. Back out, click Save Page. Just for retaining the original template, I'm going to click Cancel. So always remember to click Save Page or Cancel. Now this is an HTML code that's pulling in your most recent series from your sermons. Latest series, you can change what that says, but I mean this is pulling in a series. So text, you can edit your text here. Click Save Page. I'm going to click Cancel. This See All Sermons button just links to the sermons page, so that probably won't change unless you want to change it to say messages instead of sermons, for example. Whatever you call it, you just put it there. And click Save Page. Scrolling down, you have join us. Here's your, times, your service times, and then your directions button. For the directions button, I suggest that you go to Google Maps and you search your exact address. So I'll search an old place that I used to live. Then share, then grab this link, the copy link here. Then come over here and just paste it in. So get directions will now take them to that exact place that we just got from Google Maps. Backing out, backing out. Sorry, here's the headline to edit. You can go to visual so you can see how we kind of did it here. I did this and this. So you can just change it to say whatever you want and then click Save Page. Okay, so now there's also a background image here. I just grabbed a Google image screenshot and cropped it. So what I would do is, once you have your actual address in here, hopefully you have someone who does graphics on your team, but I would just print screen this page, and then have them kind of crop out all that weird stuff so that you just have a nice cropped image of a map. And then when they save it, and then you just upload it in here to replace this map here. And the background will stay this color. Okay, scrolling down, this is the footer. So I'm going to click cancel on those recent changes. The footer is edited, and if you back out, go to layout, footer. So you'll see the same kind of content blocks here. Headline, divider, your list for your contact information. I suggest that you edit this in the code view because sometimes it just adds extra spaces that aren't needed in the visual view. So you'll change your address here. That's your address. And then you can link to that same Google Maps. So grab that again, and you can just link to it. Okay. So now your address would be a link. Backing out, email, put your email address here. If you want that to be a linkable email address, put mail to : and then your email address and blah.com. So now when I scroll over this, it will be a link. Okay, so you can link to your address, link to that. Back out, we can also make a click to call. So whenever you insert your phone number here, come down to link and put tel, like for telephone, and then your phone number with dashes, not with dots. So now the phone is linkable. I'll click publish just to keep those changes. Social. So keep in mind that contact page and the footer both are repeating this contact information, so you'll want to update it in both places. Social, very simple, just like the top grid part. Whenever you paste in the link to your YouTube or your Facebook page or whatever, so let's say Facebook, and then just go to your exact page, okay? So that it'll say facebook.com/modernchurch, right when you paste it in, it will read that button. So now let's say I'm going to do a Twitter page. It will automatically read that button. Okay, same with the YouTube page, etc. You'll want to open those in a new window so that they don't leave your website. Okay, and then publish. So that's the footer for the most part. I mean, obviously here's just, text content, whatever you want to put to kind of summarize who your church is, a white version of your church's logo, links to giving. So if it's PayPal, whatever your external giving tool is, you would put that link here and then say open in a new window. Okay, so that people don't leave your website, they just open a new window. Down here is just a quick links sort of thing. You just open it, you see content, what it links to, ministries, name, what it links to. You can delete any of these when you hover over. You see the trash can, publish to save any changes, and you're good. So moving on, all of the pages, so let's get out of the footer first because that can be confusing, and then go back to the builder. So we're back to pages. So let's go to the about page. just like the home page, you have a background image. Choose any image already existing in your library. I'll just choose that just for training's sake. Oops. I'll grab the link and paste it in the image link. So now my background image is changed. Back out. Your headline that says about us, you'll probably keep that. Any intro text here. Scrolling down, you can put a video here. You could not put a video here. You could just delete the video. You could turn this into, sorry, I'll show you again. You can turn this like 2-column layout by clicking here into a 1-column layout. So now a message from our pastor just fills the whole area. Okay. Plan your visit. So you can keep it saying that, or you can change it by clicking headline. Very simple. This panel, you can change your dates or your service times here. And then again, the get directions, you can just paste the same Google link right in there. So now they can get directions. You'll just want to be very thorough about covering all of the information, you know, replacing all of the silly stuff with actual stuff. So you'll want to change this background to the new map that you created from the front page. Scrolling down, we've already learned how to change out a gallery. So on this one, you'll want 6 images total instead of 4. Or if you want to delete the section altogether and you don't want a gallery, you can click the little trash can and the gallery goes away. And then it, see, grid. Okay, so you click on the grid for your mission. Title, mission goes here. Back out, back out. This grid, vision goes here. Very simple. Once you get in here and start messing around, you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it. It's mainly headlines and text and grids. Okay, so our beliefs, here's an accordion. Each item has a title and description. You can delete one. You can add a new one. You can rearrange what order they're in. So now I'm moving that one up. And if I click Save Page, it will save those things. I don't want to save any of these changes I'm making so far, so I'm going to click Cancel, but no. This huge headline, this is kind of like a call to action. What do you want people to do when they come to your site? Do you want them to go to the contact page and fill out a form? Whatever you want them to do is your action here. So you can change that headline. This one, the button of what they should do right now is going to the contact page. So, I mean, if you need specific assistance, feel free to reach out. So we're going to the messages and events, or sermons and events, whatever, is edited in, or is training. The training video is in another video. Okay, so we're just going to look at the ministries page now and the contact page. So it's very simple. We just have a grid of ministries. So click on it, title, description, image. Going back, another one, another one, another one. You can delete these, add a new one. You would just put the title, description, and the image. So you see I'm adding it down here. If there is an image, this is what it looks like. If there is an image, it populates right there. Okay, very, very simple. You'll get used to it very quickly. I'm going to click cancel because I don't like those changes. If you want to change these images that I have on the left and right, you can do so by clicking the edit icon and then at column 1, changing out that image, and then column 3, changing out that image. It will retain, you know, the colors and the effects here, but that's how you would do that. And then the contact page. The contact form is kind of done in another video, but you've already learned how to edit this. You just want to make sure you do it in both places, in the footer and on the contact page. Your social media icons, if you want to have, you know, staff contacted directly, you would click on the grid. You'd add their picture. I would suggest you make sure all the pictures are square so that, you know, it just looks nice in here. We change their name, their title, their phone number. Very, very simple. And then down here in the link, this is their emailed link. So whatever their email address is, keep it here. So you'd keep the mail to : and then just put their email address after that. So if they want people to email them, that's what you do for each individual person. And that's it. If you come across any problems or have any questions, feel free to contact us.